It's a new week and it's a new vibe. Yes. I know some of you are looking at me like, dude, what's wrong with you and consistency? What's wrong with you? Yeah, I did promise a couple of months ago. No, that was just last month. That I wasn't going to stay for so long before I bring you guys the vibe. But unfortunately, I had to break that promise because we needed to make the show available to everybody, and that's why we had to really re-emphasize on our French content, and we'll be putting that out. And of course, that's why the other people who understand French have also been able to get incorporated with what is going on as far as our entertainment industry is concerned and as far as the international platform is concerned. If you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, you see that red button below? Better click it right now before we dive into what's going on. Yes. There's been tons and tons of stuff going on in our entertainment industry, both in the country and out of the country. And you know how it is. I'm always here to dissect that for you. Don't blink. Yes, like I was saying, apologies for keeping you waiting for so long. We have had tons and tons of things that I could possibly not deliver to you because we've been working on a couple more shows to bring it to you. Now, why am I here today and why am I here to dissect all of what's been going on in the entertainment industry? Have you heard? This quarantine has been changing a lot of things. Artists that weren't talking are now talking. Of course, because everybody is home anyway, so people are beginning to get really verbal on social media and bringing us even more content than there was before. In this edition of the show, we're going to be talking about somebody we have pretty much not really been hearing about in our shows, and it is Risha Pona. Before we talk about Risha Pona, I want to take it down memory lane for a bit. Well, it's not really memory lane, it's just like some extra information so that when we get to the real vibe, you can understand what I'm talking about. Who is Risha Pona? Risha Pona is a Cameroon-born American bass player. Yes, Cameroon-born American bass player. Yes, he's an American. And from information, he also has Portuguese nationality and all of that going on. You know, his birth name is Bona Pinda Yayuma Yalolo. Yeah, according to information that I had to dig out. Yeah, he started doing music from really way back at a young age, traveled, went abroad, had a successful career. He has had 3 Grammy nominations, yes, and a Grand Prize. Of course, a Grand Prize, an amazing award, big award, well respected all over the world. Risha Pona is a big representation of what, when they say putting Cameroon on the map. Yes. But Risha Pona has not really had access into the country. Of course, he does not have access to the country. One of his live videos on Instagram, like a few weeks ago, Risha Pona stated that he has a persona non grata with the Cameroon government. Of course, all the political reasons that are surrounded around him. He can have a Cameroonian nationality, of course, even though he's Cameroon born, and all of the craze that's happening that has kept him away from coming to the country. He has had all of this crazy political stuff going on with him. But is that what we're here to talk about? Of course not. We're here to talk about Risha Pona, what he did recently. What did Risha Pona do that got people talking? Just for the record, all the years that Risha Pona has been in the US doing his music, pretty much that's the only talking he has been doing. Music. He's a great artist. When I'm talking about a great artist, I mean he's not just a representation of bass, guitar. He plays pretty much everything and he makes good music and produces his music. Great writer, great composer, and he has been talking. He's somebody who has also been very verbal about the Cameroon government and all of that. Of course, explains why he has not had access into the country. But again, what happened recently? Recently, Risha Pona took his Canal award that was given to him 9 years ago. You all already know what Canal award means to us. Canal award looks like Cameroon's own Grammy because, of course, that's the top award of Cameroon. Recently, Risha Pona picked that award and trashed it. He didn't just put it in his trash can and dumped it. He put it in his trash can, took a picture, took an image of the whole award dumping thing, and then he put it on social media, and hell broke loose. Everybody started attacking and people are like, yo, what's up with you, man? Risha Pona was like, he received that thing through DHL, you know. When he received that award, He even went on Canal. Of course, I had to get some of his replies and find out why would you do that, dude? Man, this award was taken like 9 years ago, and one of the reasons why he actually dumped this award is because he said that the award in itself does not have value. Not value as in what it represents, but value as in what the makeup of the award. And to add salt to injury, he took an award for something musician, and the musician was wrongly spelled on the award. Risha Pona put out all of these things and said, even when he took that award, that following year he was in Cameroon and he was on Canal Day for an interview, and of course he did respond to a couple of questions, and he said he did whisper to one of the people and said that, yo, you guys gave me an award and the award is wrongly spelled, like right there, the writing on the award is wrongly spelled. What's up with you guys? He said that it has never been attended to. Nobody has ever called him personally.
Quand on le voit en juge, ils disent peut-être pas, ils disent rien. But you get judged right there, ok? Et quand j'ai reçu ce prix-là, quand je l'ai vu, j'ai dit oui, aïe, 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 aïe. Je suis retourné au Cameroun l'année d'après. J'ai même fait une interview sur Canal 2. Je leur ai soufflé à l'oreille. Parce que je suis diplomate. J'ai soufflé à l'oreille que, attention, hey, musicien, non. On fait comment, je vous renvoie le truc et tout. Parce que c'est bien que j'ai ça aussi dans mon armoire et tout avec les autres. Quand les gens viennent chez moi et tout, j'ai plein de gens qui viennent souvent et tout. Et qui voient ça.
And boom, trust me, so many people thought that this was Risha Pona's way of getting at the government and blah 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 and stuff, because when he makes any statement, people are only thinking that this is political. To me, no, I don't think so. Trust me, our entertainment industry is crazy, yeah? Man, these are little things that people don't think about. To me, I am very concerned about branding. Branding is a major thing for me. And the way you brand your award is the way people are going to see it outside. And just like Risha Pona explained, these are things that we do and minimize because we think that it's not such a big deal. I mean, I have a problem with him bringing this thing 9 years later, because I don't know how much growth Canada has actually experienced, how much growth I've done over 9 years. For him to have done the award 9 years later on is a little low for me. But the reason for which he did it was, he right? Of course, man, this award doesn't represent us right. Imagine Risha Pona, for example, Grammy nominations, big awards. He has had different concerts. He places all of these things on his shelf, and then there's Canal door there, looking really funny and shit. And you get into his house. Does that represent Cameroon? Are we not going to become a laughing stock? I mean, is that something that people in the system are supposed to look into and fix? Of course.
Regardez comment le truc est présenté entre nous, avec du verre, avec du beau bois. Ouais, c'est pas cher, mais c'est bien présenté.
That's my point of view. I know you're going to tell me they're just going to give us the information and don't give us your point of view. Dude. I'm giving you anyway. But it's not what others saw to injury. No. There's this French vlogger called Steve who went on social media and was ranting like I am doing right now. To add salt to injury of what was already happening, Steve took Risha Pona's CD and dumped it, throw it in the trash too. And I was like, dude, Risha Pona is dumping it. Who are you to dump his CD? Like, who are you? Who are you? For real, bro. Who are you? Like, that was crazy move. You can't even react like that, man, when you don't have a platform. I mean, you have had a growth over the years and people are following you, and you just think that you can create some drama out of what's happening for the likes and for the following. No, shut up, man. You can't dump his city. But again, Risha Pona did respond to that because he went on a live video after the internet broke loose. There was so much attack. When he went on social media to explain why he actually dumped the award, one of the questions that came up was, yo, Risha Pona, Steve dumped your city. I was like, I don't talk about people I don't know.
Oh là là, je parle pas des gens que je connais même pas. Là, je connais pas ce monsieur. Steve, je le connais pas. Honnêtement, je connais pas. Donc, je parle pas de quelqu'un si... I don't even know him. Et puis, je vais vous dire, écoutez, un CD piraté me rapporte 0 francs. Un CD cassé piraté me rapporte 0 francs. Why should I fucking be worried about anything?
That is crazy. I don't talk about people I don't know. And he went ahead to explain. He said, if you take my CD, if you buy a pirated CD, do I get anything off it? Of course not, I don't. And now if you take a pirated CD and break it and dump it, do I get anything out of it? Of course not. It's not affecting him. I mean, that was just like really wastage of energy. So much wastage of energy. I mean, it was during the same period that somebody like Charlotte Dupanda also came to respond and talk about the political changes that we needed to have in our country and all of the craze that's going on, and talking about the fact that we need change, we need a different platform for youth to actually exploit the talents that they have in them. I mean, I don't know what you think about this. I don't know if you are aware of what is going on in our industry as far as this is concerned. What is your own opinion as far as this incident is concerned? Make sure that you leave us your comments in the comment section below, and trust me, if you haven't followed our show or subscribed to our platform yet, make sure you do. Yes, this was definitely going to be an exclusive show as far as this is concerned. Charlotte Dupanda didn't find it funny. She spoke about it and she was also very verbal. And I am thinking and encouraging many more artists to talk about things like this in our entertainment industry and even in the political sphere, so that we can see if the change can come as we need it. Let us know what you think in the comment section below as far as Risha Pona dumping the Canal and what is concerned. This is all we had for you in this edition of the show. If you like our show and you like what we're giving you, do not forget to follow us on our several social media platforms, and please don't leave this place without clicking in that red button below. You know how it is. We're always here to give you what's hot and what's not. It's your ever smiling boy, Karawa.
In your diary